Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. As you watch this vlog, know that the focus of your attention is empowering these miraculous activities of light. Our Father, Mother God said this is assisting the I Am presence of every person on earth to integrate these wondrous events into their heart and conscious mind. August 16th, 2018 was the final day of the 32nd Annual World Congress on Illumination. As beloved Pallas Athena embraces us all in her flame of illumined truth, I will share with you step by step the wonders that unfolded that glorious day. Our Father, Mother God revealed to us that since July 12th, which was the new moon solar eclipse that initiated the triple eclipse series we had just experienced, the millennials and the children had been escorted into the temples of the central sun of Alpha and Omega in their finer bodies as they slept at night. Through their I Am presence and within their multidimensional consciousness, the holy innocents were given refresher courses to remind them of the sacred knowledge they have encoded within their consciousness codes. This knowledge contains viable solutions to the maladies on earth and new information that they will use to assist humanity and all life on earth to co-create the patterns of perfection for the new earth. The Company of Heaven said that this sacred knowledge will surface into their conscious minds in divine timing once these codes are activated within their DNA. During the nighttime hours of August 15th and 16th, within the eternal moment of now, a glorious graduation ceremony took place for the holy innocents. This celebration occurred within the temples of the great, great central sun. The solar logos for that sun are El and Allah. Attending the ceremony were the I Am presences of the sons and daughters of God evolving on earth, who have been holding this sacred space for the awakening of the millennials and the children. The guests also included the I Am presences of our asleep and recalcitrant sisters and brothers who had just renewed their commitment to return to the path of divine love. That sacred and holy night, these previously resistant souls were given permission to enter the temples of El and Allah for the very first time. The morning of August 16th began with a glorious procession through the portals of the suns in our system of worlds. El and Allah led the procession involving the millennials and the children and all of us who were celebrating with them through the portal of the great, great central sun. Then El and Allah were joined by Eloi and Eloah as the procession passed through the portal of the great central sun. Next, El and Allah and Eloi and Eloah were joined by Alpha and Omega as the procession passed through the portal of the central sun. And finally, Helios and Vesta joined the procession as we all passed through the portal of our physical sun. As this glorious procession descended into the atmosphere of Earth, the holy innocents and the rest of the family of humanity embodied on Earth traversed the planet, taking our places within the specific locations around the world. When this was complete, all was in readiness for the activation of the consciousness codes within the DNA of the millennials and the children. The first activity of light was conducted by beloved Kuan Yin. This feminine being of light represents our Mother God in the Buddhist tradition. Kuan Yin is known through all creation as the goddess of divine family life. In a sacred initiation, Kuan Yin guided the I Am presences of the mothers and fathers and the grandmothers and grandfathers of the millennials and the children through an activity of light that awakened within them the highest possible frequencies of Christ consciousness. This initiation will help them remember that they have been preparing for lifetimes to be the most nurturing and enlightening support systems possible for the awakening holy innocence. At the conclusion of the initiation, Kuan Yin blessed the earth and the entire family of humanity with her celestial song. Next, the mighty Elohim took their strategic positions equal distance around the equator of Earth. All 12 masculine and feminine Elohim brought to Earth within the divinity of their heart flames powerful new frequencies of the 12 fifth-dimensional crystalline solar aspects of deity. It is this fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light substance that the Holy Innocents and the rest of humanity will use to co-create the patterns of perfection for the new earth. The Elohim were followed by Serapis Bey and his angelic legions of the Ascension Flame. These mighty angels traversed the earth and took their positions in, through, and around every facet of life on this planet. When they were in their designated positions, these magnificent ascension angels inbreathed the crystalline white ascension flame from the very heart of God and projected it on the outbreath into the core of purity within every electron of precious life energy on Earth. With the ascension flame blazing through every particle and wave of life in the body of Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her, the activation of the consciousness codes within the DNA of the Holy Innocents began. Our Father, Mother God sounded a cosmic tone, and the mighty Elohim began their descent into the center of the earth, carrying within their heart flames the highest frequencies of the 12 solar aspects of deity the earth had ever experienced. As they entered the sun of even pressure in the heart of Mother Earth, they knelt before the mighty pillar of light that forms the axis of the earth. One by one, the Elohim breathed the specific aspect of deity they were responsible for into the 12 fifth-dimensional solar chakras aligned along the axis of Mother Earth. When the Elohim were finished, Mother Earth's 12 solar chakras were pulsating with the highest frequencies of the 12 fifth-dimensional solar aspects of deity that this planet had ever experienced. Within each chakra, all 12 solar aspects of deity formed the circle of the sacred 12. When that phase of the divine ceremony was complete, the exquisite light anchored in Mother Earth's chakras began radiating through her crystal grid system. As it did, the grandmothers and grandfathers from all indigenous traditions who were selflessly serving as acupuncture needles within Mother Earth's crystal grid system breathed this light into their heart flames and permanently secured it in the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional strata of Mother Earth. With that activity of light complete, the frequency of light from the heart of our Father, Mother God, that would allow the I Am presences of the millennials and the children to activate the consciousness codes within their DNA began flowing into our planetary grid of transfiguring divine love. As that unfathomable light flowed through the portal at Diamond Head, it descended into the heart flame of Mother Earth and was transmitted through her crystal grid system into the newly balanced and recalibrated heart flames of awakening humanity. Through the dedication and the divine intentions of lightworkers around the world, our Father, Mother God's light was amplified 1,000-fold as it entered the 12 fifth-dimensional solar strands of DNA within the Holy Innocents. As this occurred, the I Am presence of every child and every millennial gently activated the consciousness codes that were placed in their DNA prior to this embodiment. Once this miraculous event was God victoriously accomplished in perfect divine order, our Father, Mother God revealed to us that this blessed planet was now pulsating with a frequency of light that would allow her to ascend up the spiral of evolution and to, at long last, reclaim her rightful place in the solar system. This is something that Mother Earth had not been able to accomplish since our fall from grace eons ago. As all creation watched in breathless awe, our Father, Mother God inbreathed Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her up the spiral of evolution, where she was able to reclaim her rightful place in the solar systems of Helios and Vesta, Alpha and Omega, Eloah and Eloah, and El and Allah. Our Father, Mother God then revealed that with the success of that awesome event, the old earth was absorbed into the light of the new earth. This means that the old earth no longer exists. Our godparents said that only a small amount of the negative residue from humanity's miscreations remains to be transmuted into the light. Now, through our deliberate and heart-based efforts, the Holy Innocents and the rest of humanity will be able to co-create the patterns of perfection for the new earth in ways we have not even dreamed about. Our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven are asking all of us to stay focused on the light, to listen to our hearts, and to be the open door for the light of God that no one can shut. We are the co-creators of the new earth, and with the God-victorious accomplishment of the miraculous facets of our Father, Mother God's divine plan, our purpose and reason for being has moved a quantum leap forward in the light. Whether we are in or out of embodiment, we now have the responsibility of holding the immaculate concept for the successful fulfillment of the divine plans of the millennials and the children. This includes those embodied now and those yet to come. Our Father, Mother God, the company of heaven and Mother Earth, and the I Am presence of every person on this planet are eternally grateful to you and your willingness to add to the light of the world. God bless you, dear one, and know that victory is ours. I look forward to being with you next week.